We are excited because we get to talk about food, which is one of our favorite subjects, and we have a food expert, Stacy Winters, with us. He is the founder and operator of Omaha Food Lovers, the famous group on Facebook. Good morning, Stacy. Welcome back.
Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Trenton. I wouldn't say I'm an expert. I am a lover, hence the food lover. But it's,
okay. Do you know what it takes to become an expert?
You gotta get paid
I
for
do
it.
not.
10,000 hours. I think you've had more than 10,000 hours of eating in your life.
Then I would say yes.
Yeah.
I think they don't pay you to do this, and you, congratulations, you have well over 100,000 members on your Facebook page. Everybody got on there on their own, and it's incredible.
It's pretty amazing.
And you're not selling products. You're giving information, and everybody's contributing to this site that has taken many restaurants. There's no question in my mind, and I'm sure you guys agree with me, that Omaha Food Lovers, especially during the pandemic, have saved many restaurants.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say that that's 100% true. I mean, I do know restaurants have said that they would not have survived without that, promotion or that publicity or, people being able to share their specials, things like that. So it definitely has helped, those businesses, several businesses. So, I mean, it's great. I'm happy for all of those businesses. As we're going to talk about the diners, drive-ins, and dives, I'm just happy that Omaha is now getting the recognition it deserves on a national level when it comes to the food scene, because it's incredible. And I'm glad if OFL helped to promote that in any form or fashion, I'm just grateful for that.
But thank you for that. And you and your fellow moderators run a great page, for lack of a better term, and I think people get a ton of information. I don't know. I think people need to know, too, that if you want to look up venues, if you're having a birthday party or you're having a big party, you can get on there, put in the size of the event and where you want to be, and what's that called?
There's a really good tool, Cam Bosick, who's she's just awesome. She's created some really good tools for that. I forget the name of her page. It's like Light Shining Through, I think is what it's called, or something like that. But she has a great. We have several pinned posts in our group that have, if you're looking for best happy hour, she's got a list of that. If you're looking for daily specials, she has a list for that. If you're looking for party rooms, she has a list for that based upon size, things like that, like you said. So there's all these great resources out there.
So let's talk about diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Yeah.
The famous TV show Guy Fieri came to Omaha earlier this year and shot 5 different restaurants.
Yeah.
So interviewed you. Bring us up to speed with what's going on with all that.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. I was fortunate enough to get invited by Brett at Izzy's Pizza Bus to participate in the filming of their episode, which aired last night. They had a viewing party at Trucks and Taps, 108th and Q, for anybody who hasn't been there. It was just a real surreal moment for me. I mean, diners, drive-ins, and dives is kind of what really, I would say started my love affair with, food and being more intentional about my choices when I travel, when I go out. So it was kind of a dream come true to, meet Guy and talk to him and be interviewed as part of that show. So it was really, really, really cool.
And Izzy's going to have a permanent location, right?
Not that I'm aware of.
No, okay.
Not that I'm aware of. Right now I really like what Izzy's is doing. I mean, they're very much all about work-life balance. And so I think that they, at this point, I don't know what their plans are, to be quite honest, but I know that they moved to Omaha from Las Vegas because they wanted to be closer to family and have Izzy, their daughter, grow up with her grandparents. And so I think that was, really what they came here for. And they're very much about that work-life balance.
What were the other restaurants that Guy covered?
So I'll talk about a couple. I don't feel comfortable necessarily talking about all of them since not all of them have been announced. But Izzy.
Oh, they weren't on last night.
No. So Izzy's obviously was on this week. Last week, Dirty Birds was on, which I've been to Dirty Birds when they were at the Switch, and then they moved to the old Flatiron building. And I was skeptical, and I went there actually after their episode last Sunday. I went there, and I was skeptical about how that would fit into that kind of a historical building, and it was actually really cool. I loved the vibe in there, very bright. What they've done now there, and having
big space,
a lot more cocktails and stuff like that, communal tables. But the chicken and pancakes, which was featured on the episode, they do a blackberry and brie pancake with sassafras syrup and honey butter. I was blown away by those
Saffron,
pancakes.
saffron.
Those pancakes were up there with Saddle Creek Breakfast Club's peanut butter banana pancakes, in my opinion.
We went to Saddle Creek finally. It lived up to its reputation.
Yeah, it's so good. So those two have been featured already. I'll talk about one that I know because they've put it in their store. They have the sign up says Guy Fieri was here. Is WD Cravings. And so WD Cravings is up in that Cherry Hills, Irvington exit, up in that area.
Blair High Road, Highway 133.
Blair High Road. And they're doing like scratch made pasta. They do fantastic chicken parm. They also have incredible desserts, breakfast sandwiches. They're kind of doing a little bit of everything. So I would say if I was you, I would get there now before their episode does air. I don't know when that's going to air. But it's one of those, like, they deserve the recognition and deserve to get, some increased business.
It's kind of like hitting the restaurant lottery when Guy picks your restaurant. And
Yeah. I mean, it's, I think, as long as the people respond to it correctly and can handle that additional business, then I think it's definitely the lottery. I mean, obviously some have failed. The places that were featured from Omaha 15 years ago, 3 of them are no longer in business. So
And what were those places 15 years ago?
Joe Tess.
Yeah.
There was, California Taco's still around.
Yeah.
Big Mama's. Amados, which was incredible.
I missed that place a lot.
Their
ricotta, blueberry ricotta pancakes, those are incredible. And then Brew Burgers was a burger place like off 108th and Q.
Yeah, I'm surprised that one was chosen. Nothing against it, but
it wasn't
there were
around that long.
so many better Omaha choices. But Amados would have been a great choice, and I do miss that one a lot. That place was
108th
amazing.
and L, I think.
Yeah, 108th and L, you're right.
Yeah.
An old
Shoney's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember when Shoney's was there.
So those, So I'm hoping that these places stick around for a long, long time. There are 2 others that will be featured, but I don't think they've promoted it in their restaurants or anywhere.
What do they rhyme with?
One of them is probably the most obvious foodie destination in Omaha. I'll just say that. I think that it's probably the most popular.
It gets a lot of press on your website.
It's won the
Gotcha.
favorite restaurant in OFL for a couple of years now.
And Stacy, we always like to ask you, where are some places that you have tried, and what did you think of them since you visited our show last time?
So I've been to lots of great places this last quarter, to be quite honest. So I got a laundry list to go through, but I'll try to make it quick. I'm going to highlight some places in Fremont today, actually, to start with. So Simo, which is a Simo Pasta, is a awesome little Italian restaurant that Drew Statz, formerly of Dante, opened up.
Oh, nice.
It's awesome. Guy Fieri, actually, when he was here, he visited this restaurant right before they had their actual opening. He went there before they were open to the public. So that was pretty cool to get that highlight from them. Great food, great pasta, great wine. If you like Dante, you'll love Simo. Los Mezcales Ortiz was this great little Mexican restaurant in downtown Fremont. Downtown Fremont's doing great things. But they always push the edge a bit on some of they're doing like a birria grilled cheese. They do like chilaquiles. They do great cocktails, watermelon, palomas, lots of great little cocktails. The best thing I ate this quarter, because it's 3 months I come on, was the steak wedge salad at the Woodcliff restaurant on Woodcliff Lake up there. That was really, really, really good. I was blown away about how, it's a wedge salad. I love wedge, but this
Did
was
you
really
order
good.
it to your liking?
The
Rare.
I'm a medium rare plus. That's my order. It was perfect. It was really, really done really well, and the prices are crazy reasonable. So
I still want to know who came up with the wedge salad. It seems like kind of a cop out. Let's just cut the head of lettuce. Boom, boom, boom. Okay,
I'm good with it. Whatever they wanted to do. Give me a steak knife and I'll cut that bad boy up. So those are some great places up in Fremont. There's a few. There's a barbecue place down in Bellevue called Mission Ave Barbecue. Scott Fogel, I think is his name, that opened that up. He's from Texas. He's learned at some of the some of the best barbecue restaurants down in Texas. So he's serving like I guess you call it a craft style Texas barbecue. Really good brisket, ribs, everything. Turkey was phenomenal. Was doing street corn. A lot of great stuff there. So I really, really liked a small restaurant. But and one of those, like, again, sometimes they'll sell out, so you might want to get there, early, but it was really good. That's in Old Town Bellevue. I think I might have talked about Corner Kitchen before. So Corner Kitchen is around that 50th and G, Spring Valley kind of area where the old Bakers Link used to be. And it is really, really good. Like, so I went there for a Taco Tuesday recently, and Oscar Hernandez is a chef there. So he's very well known around Omaha. He's worked at, I think, 712, 402. I think he might have been at like the Market House back in the day before they, the fire closed that place now. But he's got some culinary chops, if you will. And his food is phenomenal. So I went there for a Taco Tuesday and tried, I think, 7 tacos, different style of tacos.
The Mexican market for Mexican restaurants is in fuego.
Yeah. There's definitely it's that.
Thank you.
So that was one. I really, really enjoyed their food. And they're doing a little bit of everything. So he takes a lot of Mexican fusion. So he's taking like Korean and fusing it with Mexican. It's super. He does like a Korean pork taco. Lots of good stuff there. So that's one I would definitely put on my list. And he recently got his liquor license. So I know for a long time they didn't have that. I still need to check them out for brunch because he's doing like horchata French toast and stuff like that. And there's another little place, another Mexican place in Millard now called Taco Loco. That is, a lot of people will be like, oh, you can't get authentic Mexican in West Omaha. And I'm like, you can, if you got to search for it, but you can find it. Taco Loco is doing some really, really good food. It's the only place I found outside of South Omaha that does huaraches. So huarache is like, I would say, kind of like a football-shaped corn masa cake that's grilled and then topped with like refried beans and crema and what your meat of your choice. You need one. It's filling, and it will fill you up. But super, super good food.
So how long has Omaha Food Lovers 100,000 plus members, and you've been on the air for what, 3 or 4 years?
4 years.
Okay.
4 years has been in existence.
Do you think we have a lot more restaurants or about the same? Because restaurants come and go.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I would say it's probably about the same. I think it's like, you add one, you take away one. It's probably, addition and subtraction type thing.
So any others on the list?
The one that I think people would probably like, it's been around for a while, but Junior's Forgot Store. If people ever remember the Anchor Inn, Anchor Inn was well known for the infamous watermelon, and Junior's is the place that has the original recipe because Junior was also the person who ran the Anchor Inn. So we went up there for a Sunday, and Sundays is their special is their broasted chicken with their broasted wedges. Oh, so good.
So is alcohol infused watermelon, or what is it?
So watermelon is you've never had a watermelon, Trenton? What's up with that?
I've had watermelon.
So actually, what's funny about a watermelon is there's absolutely no watermelon in it. So it's I know what I think is in it, but it's just a cocktail that became famous around here, and they're very potent, but they taste kind of fruity and just a good summer drink. And if you get a chance, you can buy them up there by the half gallon or gallon.
What do you think is in it?
Well, I know it's got some strawberry liqueur in it. That gives it the color. Sweet and sour. There's a few other things I think that are in there. But again, everybody wants to guess on the recipe, and I'm just going to leave it to Junior and let them have the original and let them go for it. I'm not going to try to replicate it and just go up there and buy them myself there.
If you like this video, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. And remember, Grow Omaha is not just media. This is a mission. We are trying to build up Omaha and make it an even better place. We can only do that with your help. Share this video with your friends, neighbors, and family.